Hello, my name is Samantha Faye. I'm so excited that you have chosen to join me through this meditation. For May, our theme is mothers. So we're going to be looking at the connection that we have in our lives with our mothers and how that affects all other relationships in our lives and how we can identify patterns that take place because of this initial connection that we have. So, without further ado, I am going to go ahead and invite you to go within. Go ahead and close your eyes. Take a couple of deep breaths. Allow yourself to get very present in your body. Recognize that this time is time for you to check in with yourself, time for you to be present in your own body. Nowhere to go, nothing else to do. Allowing all of the distractions from the day, what went on this morning, what happened in this afternoon. Allowing all of that to simply float away. Go ahead and bring your awareness to your root chakra, bringing your awareness to your tailbone and drawing that line of energy from your tailbone all the way down to the center of the planet. There we go. That is always step one, always the most simple step and sometimes the easiest one to forget. So go ahead, really connect, root into the center of the earth. Give all of that energy that does not serve you, does not serve your highest purpose, a place to go. Give it an exit strategy. Allow it to flow all the way down your grounding cord, plugging into the center, the core of the earth, allowing Mama Gaia to recycle that energy that you are no longer using. Go ahead and take a couple of deep breaths here, allowing yourself to release. Next, go ahead, bring your awareness to your center of headspace. There you go, right there. Sometimes I like to point those fingers right above the two ears, one in the center of my forehead and one in the back of my head. That helps me and could potentially help you identify that X marks the spot space right there in the center of your head. Remember that as you do this kind of energy work, you might yawn, your eyes might water, you might want to move your arms around, allowing yourself to really fully release the energy that's moving and coursing through your body. So go ahead and bring that center of head awareness. Go ahead and shoot all the way out to the center of the sun, connecting with the center of the sun. Bringing that line of energy all the way from the sun down in through the Earth's atmosphere, through the sky, bringing it in through the roof of the building that you are in today, allowing that energy to continue right there, slowing down at the crown of your head, allowing that energy to continue to flow down through your head, your sixth chakra, down through your fifth chakra, your throat, continuing down into your heart. Allow that golden sun energy to really fill you up, continuing to allow it to flow down into your third chakra, continuing to allow it to flow down to your second, down into your first, your root, and allowing that connection to flow all the way down to the center of the planet, healing your grounding cord, healing your connection to the center of the earth. A lot of times, people that have grounding cords and that stay pretty grounded will oftentimes have other people's energy connecting to that, connecting through their grounding cord. A lot of other people, if you've ever heard somebody say to you, "Oh, wow, you're really grounded. I really like being around you," it's usually an indicator they like being around you because you help ground them. You allow them to plug into your grounding cord. So by allowing the sun energy to flow through your grounding cord, you're healing those connections, you're healing those spots so that you can re-own your grounding cord for yourself, because your grounding cord is most efficient, and you are most efficient in helping others when you are using your energy for yourself. You have full permission, especially in these meditations, to be completely selfish with your energy. It is yours. You get to own it completely. This is your space. So with that, let's go ahead and pay attention to the aura, the aura around our bodies. Go ahead and just set the intention that it will be 18 to 24 inches outside of your body, a reasonable space for you to be able to look at using your third eye, using your imagination or your visualization abilities. Just imagine your aura 18 to 24 inches around your body. Go ahead and tuck that aura into your grounding cord. And let's go ahead and bring some of that earth and sun energy from your root chakra. Let's go ahead and bring that up the front of your space. So bringing that energy, let's say about 90% sun energy, 10% earth energy, allowing that to come up the front of your space. So through the front of your first chakra, the front of your second chakra, continuing up right there above your belly button at the front of your third chakra, continuing to allow it to flow all the way up through the front of your fourth chakra, continuing up through the front of your fifth, allowing that to break into thirds. So a third continuing up through your front of your sixth chakra, a third out your right arm, a third down your left arm. So your left and right shoulders, biceps, elbows, forearms, wrists, palms, allowing those palms to lay gently face up on your thighs. Watching as that energy fountains out the top of your crown, fountains out the top of your palms, fountains into your aura, allowing your aura to be fully cleansed as this energy fountains out the top, flows down through your aura and tucks back into your grounding cord. So what you have created here is a torus of energy. Allow that energy to just continue to flow. Allow it to continue to release. Allow it to continue to purge. If your hands or palms are feeling pretty tingly, that is a good thing. Go ahead and increase the pressure of the energy flowing through your body. You can increase the line of energy that's coming in through the crown of your head, through the sun. You can also increase the energy that is coming in through your body from your root. And allow that to just flow. If you're having a hard time with the visualization parts of this, that is perfectly fine and perfectly normal, especially if this is your first time. Give yourself permission to continue to practice this, and you will get better, I promise. There you go. Just allow that energy to continue to flow in your space. So now we're going to set an intention for this meditation. So as you're sitting there with the awareness in your center of head space, go ahead and drop a grounding cord from your center of head down to your root chakra. Just allow your center of head space to get an extra little cleaning, extra little clearing out. Getting any energy that has been used or is just simply taking up space, go ahead and allow that to simply float down your grounding cord. Ah, what a relief. So simple, and yet sometimes even I still forget to just simply ground energy out. All right, so at that center of head space, give yourself permission to really look at a rose. Just picture a rose outside of your aura, outside of your space, maybe about 2 feet in front of you. And let that rose represent an intention for this meditation. What is it that you would like to get out of this? Would you like to receive a healing? on a traumatic experience that you've had with your mother or an argument that you've had with your mother? Would you like to gain more personal identity or separation? And recognize that this doesn't necessarily mean that it has to be a physical separation, although for some of you that may be what you would like, but that it really is an energetic separation. It's giving you permission to have your space back. Your aura, your energetic channels, all of that is yours. Our mothers have a really good way of getting into our space because they care about us and because we care about them. And so they know how to get into our space because they are our mothers. So with that, we can offer ourselves just separation of the energy, which is usually a very, very easy and simple way for a lot of people to heal relationships with their moms, is just simply saying, that's your energy and this is mine. It can help ease a lot of frustration or just irritation. When you talk to your mother, if you notice you just get irritated or frustrated with some of the things that she said, allow her to have her space, recognize that that's her, and it doesn't have to be you. You get to have your individual space and your individuation as she gets to have hers. Would you like to gain more of a connection with your mother? Is your mother so far out of reach that you're not quite able to connect? This is an opportunity for you to then connect with your mother energetically. That way you can gather the information that you'd like to. You can receive it intuitively. Any sort of answers that you might be seeking from your mother, or any sort of goodbyes or connections that you feel you have lost, you can reconnect and allow yourself to receive the information intuitively. So these are just a few suggestions. Go ahead and choose your intention for this meditation, what you would like to receive out of it. If you have two mothers, like myself, I have a mother and was also raised by a stepmother. I consider them both my mom. So if you have two moms, you can also set two intentions, two different roses if you're working on healing with two different relationships. And allow yourself to breathe. Once you have that intention set, put it right in that rose. You can either put it right there inside of the petals. You can write it onto a note and tie it to the stem. However it works for you, allow it to be. Ground that rose, allow that rose to be connected all the way down to the center of the planet, releasing anybody else's ideas or judgments about how your relationship with your mother should be. When you're ready, go ahead and snip that grounding cord and allow that rose to be connected back to the sun energy, the golden sun energy. And allow it to simply float away. This is a way for you to get out of the way of what you are capable of receiving in this meditation. You can always also end your intentions or your manifestations, your mock-ups with this or something better. You're always allowed to include that as well. That opens the playing field to even more than what your imagination has limited to, because remember, our imagination is the only thing that limits us from creating our dreams. So when you open it up to this or something better, you give the universe permission to help you create on a more expanded level. All right, so take this moment to go within and really think about your mother. Picture her right there sitting in front of you. What is it that you would like to say to her? I give you a moment to offer gratitude. In the last meditation, we did a lot of clearing out of communication of things that we've wanted to say to our mothers and haven't been able to. So in this moment, Offer your mother gratitude for being the vehicle, for offering her body to bring you into this world, to give you a body so you could experience, so that you could learn, so that you can grow. Offer gratitude and appreciation for the sacrifices that she made in your infancy, in your childhood, in your adolescence, and some even now. Recognizing that, yes, a lot of times our mothers want to be there, they want to participate, that's why they had us. And at the same time, a little bit of appreciation goes a long way, especially with our mothers. So offer thanks and gratitude for her being there, for being your support, your cheerleader, one of your greatest teachers, whether she was there every day or not. Simply dig deep. If you can find that place of gratitude and appreciation, offer it now. And say thank you. Now you can simply ask your mother to sit next to you if she would like to, or you can give her permission to leave, because for the rest of the meditation, this is about you. So when you look at your connection, your relationship with your mother, can you see parallels in other relationships that you have created in your life? Are there patterns that you have learned from your mother of ways of communication, of ways of connecting, of ways of leaving, of ways of handling situations or not? Have you been able to give yourself an opportunity to observe your mother, to recognize the characters and attributes of her that you admire, that you appreciate, that you want to emulate, that you would like to be more like her? And give yourself a moment to also pay attention to the attributes that you may have adopted that you don't like about your mother. Are there things that she says or ways that she talks to others that really aggravate you or irritate you? Are there circumstances in which your mother embarrasses you by some of the things that she says? I invite you in this moment to really check in with yourself and see why that is. Is it because you're holding a judgment of the way that your mother should be? Or is it because you're holding a judgment of the way that you should be? And is it both? Allow all of that energy to flow out, bringing all of it out to the edge of your aura. Open up each of your chakras. Just set the intention to open up your chakras and allow them to clean out. Allow them to spin, allowing any and all of the energy that is being stirred up by this meditation to come out. Allow it to be pushed to the edge, the very outside of your aura. And remember that you do have your aura tucked into your grounding cord. Pay attention again to the energy that you have flowing out of the palms of your hands and the top of your head up and out through your crown. Watch as all of that energy, that solar and earth energy that you're bringing through your body, flushes and purges all of these memories, all of these judgments, all of these negative feelings or emotions, patterns towards your mother, or patterns that you have adopted yourself from your mother, and allow them to flow down your grounding cord. You can put a handle at the top of your grounding cord and flush it. Flush all of that energy. Now give yourself an opportunity to really be with yourself for a moment. Put your hands on your heart space. Allow that energy to flow through your hands into your heart space. And offer yourself a moment of forgiveness. A moment of forgiveness of the times that you have spent watching your mother and judging your mother for doing things in ways that you didn't like. because your mother is her own person. She can be exactly who she wants to be, who she desires to be. And when you can forgive your mother and allow her to be that person and step back with acceptance and appreciation for all of the quirkiness, for all of the funny things, for all of the little pet peeves, the things that drive you bananas, and really just recognize that your mother is just being herself. There's always room for communication to shift and change patterns. And if you have tried communication in the past, allow yourself the freedom of ease and acceptance. Accept that your mother is who she is, that she came onto this planet and she is living a life that is fulfilling to her. Support her, love her in the way that you would want her to support and love you. Appreciate her for everything that she has brought into your life and all of the lessons, whether they be hard, negative, or upsetting, that she has taught you. She has made you strong. She has made you confident. She has made you capable of doing more in this world than you ever thought you could. And when you think about all of this, all of the things that your mother has brought into your life, recognize that you are the one that has found them. Now, your mother may have highlighted these for you in whichever way she presented them, whether it be through anger, whether it be through abandonment, discontent, or whether it be through cheerleading, through supporting, through encouraging. However your mother showed up in your life, she highlighted the places for you so that you could be the best version of yourself. And forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for selling yourself short. Forgive yourself for telling yourself that you could be anything less than what you are capable of creating in your life. Forgive yourself for doubting you, for doubting yourself for any second. Allow your relationship with yourself to be put on the podium right now. That relationship is the number one relationship that matters in your life. That you are here to be with you, that you are here to love you, that you can be here to hold yourself responsible for your actions. Recognizing that as you put yourself on this podium, you are giving yourself permission to step into your power, your empowered state. This is your energy. This is your momentum. This is your opportunity to be number one. You have the opportunity to put yourself on the number one platform just for you. Now you can picture your mother standing beside that platform, putting that gold medal around your neck, giving you full permission to be you. And whether this is the reality in your life or not, give yourself the freedom and the permission in this moment to imagine, to play, to role play even, to pretend that this is what it would feel like to be in that connection, to be in that role, to have your mother as a number one fan. And take a moment to step down from that podium. Give your mother a big hug and allow her to wear that gold medal that she just gave you. So as you take that gold medal out front over your neck, you go ahead and you place it over onto your mother. Watch and just see as she beams, as she glows, as she is honored and she is loved because you were the one that gave her this gold medal. That you are giving her full permission to be herself. And recognize that as you do this in this meditation, this is a reflection for you and your relationship with yourself. That by identifying the roles that you play with your mother, you are in fact healing the relationship that you have with yourself. That you have full permission to nurture you. That you have full permission to love unconditionally the things that you are bringing into this world. The things that you are loving with your light. And give yourself permission to celebrate. Now, when that darkness begins to come in, when you have that moment where you are frustrated or irritated with your mother again, put your hand on your heart, whether it be over the phone or in person, and give yourself a moment. You can even close your eyes if it feels right, but to give yourself a moment and to just simply say to yourself, I accept and I allow because I deserve peace. And that will bring you back into your space. That will bring you back into the place of recognizing where you have control of being present with yourself. Now, if you can do this in your relationship with your mother, you can do this in all other relationships in your life. Put your hand on your heart. I allow and I accept because I deserve peace. I allow, I accept because I deserve peace. And give yourself the freedom. By taking responsibility and being in charge of your space, the energetic field that is around your body, you give yourself permission to be more free. You are not carrying around other people's weight. You are not carrying around your judgment for the way other people are being themselves. Allow them to be themselves. When you give yourself that permission for peace, it brings you back into your body. It checks you in so that you are more capable of communicating clearly the things that you need, the things that you want, the things that you desire. Whether it be space, whether it be connection, or whether it just simply be autonomy, you can give yourself the permission for freedom. By paying attention to you and not everybody else. So with that, I invite you to take a moment to give yourself a next step. A next step is what you would do right after this meditation, a physical application of the information, the knowledge that we have just shared together. For some, it may be writing in a journal. For some, it may be integrating this information by doing 10 jumping jacks and shaking off all of the excess heaviness, really letting all of that go. For some, it might be to call your mother and just say thank you. Whatever that next step is for you, allow it to come to you intuitively. Now with that, I invite you to go ahead and pay attention to that connection that you have up there to the sun. Pay attention to the cord that you have from your root chakra all the way down to the center of the planet. And allow that golden sun energy. We'll go ahead and create a ball of golden sun light above our head, allowing that sun energy to fill it all the way up. Allow this golden sun to be a magnet collecting any and all of your energy. Any and all of your energy that you have left in other places scattered about, whether it be through conversations or connections or daydreams or fantasies or plans about the future or things that have happened in the past. Collect your energy. Bring all of your energy back to your space in present time. Allow it to come to you in this golden sun, this giant golden ball of your own energy right there above the crown of your head. When you are ready, allow that golden sun energy to flow into your space. Bring it in through the crown of your head into your 6th chakra. Bring it down to your 5th, down through your shoulders into your 4th, allowing it to continue down into your solar plexus, your 3rd chakra, allowing it to continue to flow down your arms through your biceps, elbows, forearms, wrists, palms, allowing it to continue to flow down into your digestive, reproductive area. Allow it to continue to flow into your root chakra, healing your connection with your grounding cord in the center of the planet. Allowing it to continue to flow in through your hips, your thighs, your knees, your calves, your ankles, your feet. Saying hello to your feet chakras. Open and close those a little bit. Go ahead and allow this golden sun energy to fill your aura. Fill it completely with your own energetic frequency. This is an opportunity for you to be as full as you possibly can of your own energy. You have full permission to be completely full of yourself. And when you're ready, go ahead and wiggle your fingers and toes. Go ahead and brush the crown of your head and open your eyes. Hello. And how do you feel? Do you feel a little bit different? Same, but somehow slightly changed? I thank you so much for being a part of this meditation with me. I thank you so much for being a part of this meditation series. There will be 3 more meditations that are going to be having to do with our connections with our mothers. So I would love to have you come play along, and feel free to share with family and friends. The more, the merrier. The more we have healed together, the more we can accomplish together. So with that being said, thank you again, and I do hope to see you very soon.